What's up, everybody? In today's video, well, before we start, I'm going to say I hope everybody had themselves a good Christmas, New Year's. I hope everybody was safe, but I hope everybody was still able to see their family or was able to contact them and tell them Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. But I hope everybody also had themselves a good holiday. I know I did. But yeah. In today's video, I know y'all probably seen it in the thumbnail and in the not comments. It's in the title of the video. I'm sorry, it's first thing in the morning. But yeah, and I have not done this in a while. I'm just getting back started. Hopefully, I won't be apt to be taking another long break like this. But yeah. In today's video, without any more delay, we are going to get started. And I am going to be reviewing a custom that I did before I started YouTube. And that is the Muto Prime. Or, I know I'm going to butcher the name right here, but Genshin Mushi. If I messed the name up, I'm sorry. Please do not hurt me in the comments. But yeah, but for the video, I'm going to be calling it the Muto Prime. Alright, I have to get focus again. And this was in the comic Godzilla Aftershock. That takes place after Godzilla 2014, but before Godzilla King of the Monsters. Do a whole 360 right here for everybody to see. But yeah, I used the female Muto from the battle pack with Godzilla, the Golden Gate Bridge, and a couple buildings for the body. All I did was remove the back arms. I know these arms look like they're long, but they were actually a little bit longer. But I shortened them up a time. I put the two arms together right here when I used them, and add in this back piece right here. At time I filled in everything with the 3D pen. It made the arms a little bit longer because they were supposed to stop right here. But I had to add a little bit more to it. But mostly what I used was milliput. Right here. I did it for the back plates or these quills that was on its back. I know they probably don't look as good as in the comic. I was looking at the comic at every picture, trying to figure out how was it, and all I could tell was they just overlapped each other. So what I did was I made the tail piece right here first. Then I started going in this layer right here, started right here, and just started working my way back up. So I got to these bigger ones right here that comes from the shoulder on his back, or her back, my bad. And I also used milliput to do the little front arms right here. As Genshin Mushi had 4 little arms right here. And I used it also milliput right here on the head to do its hard head part right here, or crest. And also doing up here and filling in a little bit inside of the neck piece. And then I added a little bit extra piece right here. But after doing all that, this became a 3-inch figure. The feet right here, if y'all remember my Baphomet video, that trike that I used for the front arms, that's where I got the feet for the Muto Prime. Now, Muto Prime in the book when I was looking at it, did not have that red beam that went all the way down its head. It just had the two eyes. Now, I know the paint job don't look that good, but I went by the book and all I could tell was it had this gold brown tint to it. I guess for an exoskeleton. And then you had the soft underbelly. But hopefully I did a good job on this. Oh yeah, one thing when I was doing this that I didn't know was Genshin Mushi had 3 fingers. Plus this piece right here. I thought when I looked at the book the first couple times it only had the 2 fingers right here on the outside, and the middle part just closed inwards to go like kind of like this. But it actually had a middle finger, so I added that in. That was actually added in after I started painting. But yeah, let's go on and get into size comparison. Now right here I do have a female Muto from 2014, and I have the male. I got to fix my male once. I got him when he was on the building, but I didn't want him just sitting on a building every time. So what I did was I cut him off of the building and cut the wing and folded it on this side. If y'all could see right here, you can see where I cut. But on him, I did at one time his arm was a little bit straighter. It wasn't curved like this. But it will still stand. It just takes a little bit to get him to stand. There we go. Now we got the female Muto, the male Muto, and then we got our Muto Prime. Hopefully, maybe next video or a couple videos or so, I will do a video showing how to fix this, where you could have it where you can open the wings up and have him with his arms down. Because I've been fooling with this guy for a while and never even thought about doing that. But yeah, back to the Muto Prime. It looks like, I'm just going to leave him down. We already seen him. But Muto Prime stands a little bit larger than the female and male. Like I said, the arms were shorter, but I had to add extra parts for the body to be proportionate. But when I looked at the book and everything, most times you just saw, it wasn't like the arms are straight like this. They were more outwards. When I looked at the book, I guess because of the scenes. But yeah, hopefully y'all still like my Muto Prime. So I'm going to move these two out of the way. I know how the Muto Prime is made. I think it's where the female eats, or they make a cocoon and they form into one, I think. I'm not really sure. It's been a while since I looked up the Muto Prime, but I had everything written down at one point. I know the abilities. Let's move these out and talk about abilities real quick. The Muto Prime is able to dig through ground. It's able to make earthquakes. Far as I know, hopefully I am right. And it also has a sonic roar. Was able to break Godzilla's dorsal plates. And probably it used it on other Godzillas species. But yeah, we already sized him up with the Mutos. Let's size him up with who he fought at the beginning of the movie. I mean, book, my bad. I'm used to talking about movies. You have Dagon. Well, granted, this is Godzilla 14, but Dagon and Godzilla 14 looks the same. Or about the same, because Godzilla's not yet formed himself or grown. I'm getting way off topic. Now I know I haven't done this in a while. But yeah, let's go on and do this. Dagon was about as tall as Godzilla 2014, so about 355, 350 feet. But the Muto was larger or taller than Dagon. So when we paired them, Dagon has or 2014 is about at the head, or a little bit taller than the head, but when you look at the top of Muto Prime, it's taller. And we're not going to count the arms because the arms could have been, sorry about that, I hit the camera. Could have been in here shorter or like this, I'm not sure, but the body in Dagon's body are about, this is a little bit wider. His width is wider than this, or is it? It's about that. But yeah, after that, I have, since I already still have him from the Christmas video out, here's Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Godzilla. Now Godzilla is closer to 400 feet in height this time, but when I made this, it was before the movie came out, but it was when the book was out. I made Muto Prime. They yet didn't have the scale for him, and Godzilla King of the Monsters was not out yet, so I didn't know his height yet either. But they look like they still work together in size. This is close to, this is 320, not 20, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. This is 393 feet tall. But I think they said Muto Prime was around 360, not 360, about 370, 380. And height, I think. I just know he was supposed to be taller than Godzilla 2014 version, or the younger version. This is after their fight when he grew his dorsal plates back and grew a little bit larger because the radiation, and I guess because of survival, his body needed to grow and everything. I'm guessing. I'm not the creator of these monsters, so I do not know. I do have a couple monsters that I have came up with, and they will hopefully be in video in future videos for everybody to see and to enjoy. But yeah, but I did make this. Let's get on into articulation, and there is a little bit, but I keep hitting the camera, I'm sorry. But what you gotta do, or what I gotta do, is just move its arm, and sometimes it's a tight squeeze to get the arm out. Now this arm can do it too, but because this side is a square and this side's a rectangle, it does not do it as good. But it can still do it, but you can take the arm and just from here turn the square and put it in there this way, or bring it up to do like a seismic slam or the earthquake to shake the ground. But that's how his articulation works. You gotta pull his arm off, turn it, and put it back into the slot. Put his arm back. Sometimes it will go, and I haven't messed with this monster in a while. It's just a little stiff. But yeah, we got our Muto Prime. I hope everybody still enjoyed the video. I hope everybody likes my Muto Prime custom. And this was just made by using the 2014 female from the battle pack with the Godzilla and the Golden Gate Bridge and a couple buildings set is where this monster was made from. All I did was remove the back arm and used it as If you can tell right here, you can see the middle finger part right here is different than the ones on the outside, because one of these, I think in this one, the inside finger, finger right here is the original to this arm, since it's going this away. And then this one was supposed to go to the one that was going to the back arm. And when I removed that and I took the 3D pen, filled in some, and I was pushing them together to get them close. But like I said, when I added this thing, the middle one right here, it was when I was actually starting to paint, and I realized it. But I'm glad I caught that my flaw right there, what I messed up, is I didn't look at it good enough. But when you're looking at the picture, you just see it like this most times in the book, or facing forwards, or its hands are in the ground. So it was hard to tell that it had that until I looked closer and everything else. But yeah, I hope everybody, like I said, I hope everybody so enjoyed the video. I hope y'all like my custom Muto Prime. This was before I knew about dry brushing. I tried that, but I did not do that to him. And I probably should have. And everything. That's the one thing that's missing, was a little bit of dry brushing on the golden parts and a little bit on here. But I still like it the way that is. I already put the MAC varnish and everything on there, and I will probably not change this. Because it's like the saying goes, you mess with something that is not broken, all you're going to do is mess it up even more, probably. But yeah, I hope everybody likes. I know I keep saying it. Like I said, it's early in the morning for me and everything, so I know I'm repeating myself a lot. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I hope y'all like the video. I hope y'all like my Muto Prime. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see everybody next time.